Welcome, curious minds, to a journey into the depths of the human psyche. In the vast expanse of knowledge that humanity has acquired, there lies a realm shrouded in mystery, the human brain. Chapter 1. The Origin of Consciousness. What sparks the flame of awareness within our minds? Scientists grapple with this question, probing the depths of neural networks in search of elusive answers. Imagine, if you will, the birth of consciousness, a phenomenon so profound yet so enigmatic. It's the spark that ignites our perception of the world, the very essence of our existence. But how does it arise from the intricate web of neurons and synapses that compose the brain? One theory suggests that consciousness emerges from the complex interactions between various regions of the brain, orchestrated by electrical impulses and chemical messengers. This integrative model proposes that consciousness is not confined to a specific brain region, but rather arises from the dynamic interplay between multiple neural networks. Another perspective delves into the concept of emergence, the idea that consciousness is an emergent property of complex systems, much like how the properties of water emerge from the interactions between its individual molecules. In this view, consciousness is not reducible to the sum of its parts, but arises from the self-organizing dynamics of the brain's neural networks. However, despite these intriguing theories, the mystery of consciousness remains elusive. What eludes us is the very essence of our awareness, the subjective experience of being alive and sentient. It's a puzzle that transcends scientific inquiry, touching upon the realms of philosophy, metaphysics, and spirituality. The quest for understanding takes us to the very core of our existence. The mystery of consciousness beckons us, inviting us to explore the depths of our own minds in search of enlightenment. Chapter 2. The Mind's Eye. How do we visualize the world around us? The phenomenon of mental imagery perplexes researchers, raising questions about the nature of perception and reality. Close your eyes and imagine a vivid sunset, the bustling streets of a city, or the face of a loved one. What unfolds within the canvas of your mind is a symphony of sights, colors, and textures, a rich tapestry of mental imagery that mirrors the world outside. Yet, the process by which our brains conjure these images remains a mystery, a puzzle that has captivated scientists and philosophers alike for centuries. How does the brain transform raw sensory input into the rich tapestry of visual experiences that populate our consciousness? Mental imagery arises from the activation of the brain's visual processing regions, such as the occipital cortex. Through a process known as top-down processing, the brain constructs mental representations of the external world based on stored memories, associations, and expectations. However, the nature of these mental representations remains elusive. Are they mere replicas of external stimuli, faithfully reproduced within the confines of the mind? Or do they take on a life of their own, shaped by our own emotions, beliefs, and past experiences? Another intriguing phenomenon is that of visual hallucinations, perceptions of objects or events that are not actually present in the external world. These experiences, often associated with conditions such as schizophrenia or drug-induced states, highlight the malleable nature of perception and the complex interplay between the brain's neural circuits. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the mind's eye, we question the nature of reality and the boundaries of human perception. What we discover is a realm of infinite possibility, a landscape of imagination and wonder that transcends the confines of the physical world. Chapter 3. Memory's Mystique. Memories shape our identities, yet the mechanisms behind the formation remain shrouded in mystery. From fleeting recollections to vivid flashbacks, the brain holds secrets within its synaptic connections. Picture this, a childhood memory, as vivid and clear as if it had happened yesterday. What unfolds within the recesses of your mind is a tapestry of sights, sounds, and emotions, a mosaic of experiences etched into the fabric of your consciousness. But how does the brain encode and retrieve these memories? Scientists have long sought answers to this question, delving into the intricate workings of neural circuits and molecular mechanisms. Memories are stored as patterns of synaptic connections between neurons, a complex network of interwoven pathways that encode our experiences and knowledge. Through a process known as synaptic plasticity, these connections are strengthened or weakened over time, shaping the landscape of our memories. But how do we access the vast reservoir of experiences stored within our brains? Some researchers propose that memories are retrieved through a process of pattern completion, in which partial cues or associations trigger the activation of interconnected neural networks, leading to the reconstruction of the full memory. But what about the elusive phenomenon of false memories, recollections of events that never actually occurred? This intriguing aspect of memory highlights the fallibility in our recollections and raises questions about the reliability of eyewitness testimony and the nature of reality itself. As we navigate the labyrinth of memory, we're confronted with the complexities of the human mind. Memories, like threads woven into the fabric of our lives, shape our perceptions of reality and influence the trajectory of our journeys. Chapter 4. The Phantom Pain. In the absence of visual injury, some experience the sensation of pain, a perplexing phenomenon known as phantom pain. What dark corners of the brain harbor these haunting sensations? A scenario to ponder. A soldier returning from battle, a missing limb the result. But despite signs of obvious wounds having healed, the sensation of excruciating pain in a limb that no longer exists remains. What unfolds within the depths of their consciousness is a tormenting experience, a ghostly echo of a limb gone, yet hauntingly present. But how do we explain this phenomenon? How can the brain conjure sensations of pain from a limb that no longer exists? Scientists have grappled with these questions, exploring the complex interplay between sensory perception, memory, and neuroplasticity. Phantom pain is believed to arise from maladaptive changes in the brain's somatosensory cortex, the region responsible for processing sensory information from the body. Following amputation or injury, the neural circuits that once represented the missing limb may become hyperactive or remapped, leading to the perception of pain in the absent limb. The confusion lies within the experience of the individual. For some, the sensations may be fleeting, while for others they may persist for years, casting a shadow over their daily lives. The phenomenon of referred pain, where pain is felt in a location other than the site of injury, adds another layer of complexity to the puzzle. How does the brain reconcile conflicting signals from the body, weaving a tapestry of sensations that defy conventional logic? As experts look further into phantom pain, they're confronted with the fragility and resilience of the human nervous system. It's a haunting reminder of the profound connection between mind and body, where the boundaries between physical and psychological pain blur into obscurity. Chapter 5. The Depths of Darkness. Deep within the recesses of the mind lies a realm of darkness, a labyrinth of fears, anxieties, and unexplored territories. What secrets lurk within the shadows of our own subconscious? We see a person grappling with inner demons, their thoughts consumed by relentless doubts and insecurities. What unfolds within the labyrinth of their mind is a tumultuous landscape, a battleground where the forces of light and darkness collide, shaping their perceptions and influencing their actions. But what gives rise to these inner demons? What subconscious regions of the brain are home to these haunting thoughts and emotions? Scientists have long sought answers to these questions, delving into the complex interplay between genetics, environment, and neurochemistry. Perhaps the brain's limbic system, the seat of emotion and motivation, plays a central role in shaping our inner landscape. From the amygdala, which governs our responses to fear and stress, to the hippocampus, which processes memories and associations, these interconnected regions form the foundation of our emotional experiences. For some, it may manifest as depression, a profound sense of despair and hopelessness that clouds their every thought. For others, it may take the form of anxiety, a gnawing sense of unease that pervades their every waking moment. The phenomenon of trauma adds another layer of complexity to the puzzle. How do our brains process and cope with the scars of past experiences, weaving them into the fabric of our identities? Do we truly understand the fragility and resilience of the human spirit? It's a journey fraught with peril and uncertainty, yet imbued with the potential for growth and transformation. Thank you for embarking on this enthralling journey through the mysteries of the human brain with us. If you found this exploration as captivating as we did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest uploads. But our quest for knowledge doesn't end here. Our channel is just starting out and will become a treasure trove of educational content, delving into a myriad of topics that illuminate the complexities of the world around us. From the depths of space to the intricacies of the human mind, we strive to unravel the enigmas that perplex and intrigue us all. Remember, the journey to enlightenment is endless, but with your support, we can continue to shine a light into the darkness and uncover the truths that lie hidden beneath the surface. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep expanding your mind.